We are back. Welcome. Hello. Yes, we are back. Alright, if you guys can hear me, we're gonna be doing another restart. Oh my good lord. That was annoying. Yeah, the players did keep playing normally, but like I'm not gonna count a match where like 80% of the match wasn't broadcast. Usually I would keep it if it went down during transition. And then it would make sense. Like, yeah, we would not restart. But the stream went down when they were like at 10 lines, so. Also, they're not listening to the stream. That's why they didn't know. I don't even think they were in the Twitch stream itself. So if they kept playing the whole time, why not just count it? Because this is a match, a broadcast, live event where every match has to be recorded. And as I mentioned, I would count this if the stream went down during transition. But the stream was down by the time they were like at 10 lines at the very beginning. There's no point in adding this. But having a recording is not the responsibility. That is true. But I already made the call. It's not about if it's the responsibility or not. It's just ask the players what they want. No, I already made the call. It's not gonna count. Yeah, it's a redo. I already called it a redo from the very beginning. Yeah, it's a redo. I already called it a redo from like 20 lines in, so. Very beginning. We'll just do new seed. Am I live on YouTube, by the way? I actually have no idea if I'm live on YouTube. I am. Cool. I gotta restart the YouTube chat. Excuse me. Okay, got it ready from Scuti. Yeah, we did the new seed. 7-3. Wait, where's the new seed? 73A8AD. Aid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Think of it. Follow Northern Simon, Lippies, Gerch. Think of the follows, guys. All right, we got a race from both players. Let's get started. Take two. in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Well, yeah, well, that's also part of the point, right, Zenpro? I called the redo from the very beginning. Imagine if one of the players read that and just decided to kind of just play just for the warm-up. It put them off balance. It's not fair for them either. That's why I did the call from the very beginning, to do the redo. Anyway, 72,000 points for Scuti, 79,000 for DanV. Let me see the chat again. Sorry if I missed anything on YouTube chat. I have to reapply. Okay, let's see what I missed. Yes, we can hear you on YouTube. K-Poop saying the stream is good now. You're watching my stream. Scuti hold world record for 29th start. Yes, he holds a score world record. They're asking what happened. I got a forced restart for some reason, which is weird because I never got a warning that my computer needed a restart. So that was bizarre. But should be fine now. Should not have any more issues with that. Jason0441 with the $50 contribution for our Division 1 players. Thank you so much. That greatly appreciated. As I mentioned, all of this is going to go toward our top 4 players in Division 1 for this season. And it's very needed because we're nearing the CTWC days and we would like to help out our players as much as possible, because everything, all the paid expenses, for the most part, some people may have sponsors, but here in the Tetris community, we're not really big enough that we have a lot of players that are sponsored by a brand or anything. So a lot of the travel expenses would come straight out of pocket. So thank you guys so much for the contributions. 381 right now for Scuti, 362 for DanV. And Dan, a little bit of trouble right now. Oh my god, people are still talking about the fucking thing. Okay, here's the deal, right? I already mentioned this. It's a pay. There's like money on the line here, right? There's like money. This is an event. People are here to watch these 2 players. They're here to support our players. This is an event, so of course we're gonna have to, for the sake of showmanship, just for the sake of entertainment, we gotta have to make sure that this stuff is shown. And like, you know, as I mentioned, I would have counted it if this happened like during transition because like, you know, at that point it's not it makes a lot more sense in my opinion. Like if it happened in transition. But unfortunately level 18 takes up about like what 60-70% of the actual game itself, so no, discussions are fine. They're completely fine. But anyway, both players have transitioned. 585 for DanV, 559 for Scuti. Boo saying, or Boost Cop saying, "Will have fun to all participant commentators, viewers, subs, mods, followers, chatters, lurkers, and those who don't want to conform to any of the above mentioned. Welcome on in, first time chatter." Right now, Scuti a bit of trouble, but is looking to get clean as soon as possible. And DanV has just been going ham on the efficiency lately. He was getting slightly behind, and is also very much ahead in lines, but now at 792, 185, but Scuti is at 727, level 22. For the most part, I guess. I don't really know what happened with Dan. I did see that he was digging on 18, pretty high on the board, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to see somebody this far ahead in lines. Scuti at 790, level 24, 920 for Dan. Right now, one more Tetris for Dan should give him the max out, as Scuti in a bit of a situation here. Not really deadly by any means, but it is going to cost efficiency. 920 now for Scuti. Looks like we are pretty neck and neck in terms of efficiency. Keep in mind, even though Dan is 100,000 points ahead, he's also 2 levels ahead in the line count, so very much going to play in a factor. We'll see how Scuti handles his lines advantage. .14 for Dan at level 30 is gonna be looking to get Tetris ready here, and he will get Tetris ready into the Lombard. Oh, it's not getting a Lombard time, but finally gets the Lombard for Tetris 1.19, but can he do anything? He's surviving this, gets a Lombard to the right side as Scuti transition with 1.13. Gets a Lombard for Tetris, and Dan gets a flat L and a Lombard all the way to the left side. What were those 5 taps from Dan? And he is still in it. Nice T-spin there from Scuti. Still remains Tetris ready. Got to the long for Tetris. Takes back the lead after that incredible survival from Dan. And Scuti once again with a Tetris with a 1.26. Dan still alive. The fact that he's even alive to begin with is incredible. And he's still in the game. Scuti takes a safety triple. Is Tetris ready. Needs something to the left side. Hangs the J piece. He's 40,000 points ahead. But this is not insurmountable by any means. Scuti in a lot of trouble. Needs to survive this as quickly as possible. He He's still alive. Can we see a dig from Scuti as well? And Dan's gonna top out with a 1.3. So Scuti with a 1.308 will take the game by 5,000 points. How did that happen? DanV almost making the comeback of the century with that dig. And Scuti did an incredible dig of his own, surviving just long enough to take the game by 5,000 points. GG's. So let's set up a new seed. The 65C8FFA. Hey Cobra, what's up? Wait, let me pin this new seed so that our players can see it. We go 65C8FA. Revenge for Paris. Yeah, it's a very tight matchup. Justin Cobble on YouTube saying DanV is 6-0, Scuti is 4-1, Gerald's 5-1, 2 advance. I think so. It's a type division. Well, 2 are guaranteed to advance, but we do have a wild card scenario, so it'll be a top 6 with our 3 parallel divisions, as well as 2 additional spots for the 2 players who scored the most points but did not make the initial top 2 slots. It wasn't my internet, by the way, as I mentioned 400 times already. People really know how to write long paragraphs, but don't know how to listen. It was a forced restart from an update. But we do have it ready from DanV. It's fine. Aw, giddy. Look at him. Wait. Scuti. Put him in shot. I need him in the thumbnail. Oh, dude, you gotta love it. No. Listen. No. That was jazz. I think they're making good points. No, don't worry. I'm not mad at all. I don't know if you're aware, but we all know each other here. We're all I won't say we're friends. No, I'm kidding. No, we're all cool. It's fine. I do apologize that you're getting a bad impression though. Plus, I always swear, so that if your criticism is that I always swear, that's fair. I can't say anything about that because I always do that. That's fair. I have tried to minimize that though. Now that we're getting monetized, we can pretend that it's because I'm becoming a better person. Oh, where's the cat? Hold on. Do I need to... Hold on. Wait. Where's... There he is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at the fella. Oh man. Who would win in a fight? Portal's cat or Scuti's cat? Place your bets now. That's gonna be the real matchup of the century. Sweet little guy. Scuti, do you have a Scuti? No, I don't think he's looking at the YouTube chat. Nah, Tugi, you're fine, dude. I'm not mad at you at all. I just think you're wrong and fuck you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay, no, I really should chill with the swearing. Because we are monetized. We're monetized. I need to chill. Can't I watch you touch with 100 bits? Alright, no cat butt. No cat butt. Thanks, Scuti, though, for giving us the content we all needed. Who is Classic Tetris Battles, by the way? Is that an actual, like, match? Or, like, a competitive thing? It's the new kid? Yeah. We got a raid from both players, though. I already completely forgot that I had the seed set up, so... I'll assume they have the right seed. Let's get started with game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Probably an alt. Like, we gotta... Does anybody actually know whose alt that is? My money's on, there's no way it's just a kid. There's no way. Ain't no way, brother. Nah. Nah. There's just actually no way. Nah, you don't know that. It could just be AI. AI generated a kid in the streams. Anyway, 72,000 points for Scuti, 73,000 for Dan. Have you heard about that AI-generated Greek hotel that a lot of people want to go to? Well, I'm setting up the joke for Lucas. No, I did not. What about it? Oh. Well, that wasn't a really funny joke, was it? Lucas, it's fine. You can just admit that it wasn't a funny joke. I make a lot of those. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No, yeah, but I'm not surprised, honestly, that that's an actual thing. But anyway, 238 for Scuti, 240 for Dan. I look extra cute today. I don't even have a, you know, yeah, thanks. Thank you. Dark One on YouTube saying, "Let's go, Scuti!" Dan resets the Lombard dependency in the center. And Scuti sets the Lombard dependency in return. So there you go. Nice set of burns here from Dan. Had a bit of a staircase going on, but got the right set of pieces to even out his stack. Nice Vits as well. Tugi. Also, Pete, what you said about Aston Villa. I know. It's the biggest pile of BS I've ever heard. You do realize Aston Villa is an English team with English pronunciation, right? What do you know about English pronunciation, you stupid Austrian? $522 for DanV, $498 for Scuti. You doing a bit of frames on NTC? I'm not doing anything. Listen, everything that's happening on NTC is NTC. Also, you guys aren't aware of this, but I have no way, I can't mute my computer because I want to always check to make sure my audio levels are fine. That being said, I have no way of disabling the stupid Tetris sound effects that NTC has. So every time they get a Tetris, all I hear is and it's bursting my eardrums, and I'm going crazy. And DanV is transitioned at 598. And Scuti is transitioned at 618. Like the stupid sound effect that every Tetris gets on NTC or like in any regular game. No, I know you guys can't hear it, but I can because for some reason it's only on my end and I can't disable it no matter how much I try, and it's hurting my ears. 697 for Scuti, 677 for DanV. Yes, for those of you not aware, we do have a level 39 line cap. Why did Tugi get banned? I mean, I agree, but why did he get banned? I didn't even know you could ban mods. Andrew with the 100 bits saying, I love Brits. This stream is in shambles. $844 right now for DanV, $837 for Scuti. It's the British Snorlax saying, love you too, Andrew. You should have donated 100 bits with that reply as well, just saying. No, but 937 for DanV, 869 for Scuti. Yes, that is right. We do level 39 line cap will be a super kill screen. DanV sets up a Vits and gets the Vits. Will be Tetris ready, gets a Tetris. Now almost with the max out at level 25, but gonna be 60 points away from the max out. Transitions with a Tetris, not Tetris, a triple into the max out 1.04. DanV solves the Lombard dependency now, but Scuti's still with the lead now with a 1.06. By the way, there hasn't been any music this whole time. Why has nobody told me that there hasn't been any music in the stream? I will ban every single one of you for what you've done to me. 1.15 for Dan, 1.16. You told me I didn't pay attention to that. I'm sorry. DanV transitions with a 1.16. Scuti will transition momentarily. Looks like he will transition with that burn with a 1.2. And we are off and running under 29 speeds. Can DanV tie up the set, or will Scuti take a 2-0 lead and potentially set up a sweep? Dan takes the lead now. It's going to be with a 1.27. Scuti set up for a Tetris, but waiting for the Lombard, getting a bit dry, but gets a Lombard for a Tetris now with a 1.3 and level 31. As Dan with a 1.28 is looking to get Tetris ready here. Keep in mind, we have a level 39 line cap where after level 39, we'll be into the super kill screen, which is where speeds go 2 times as fast as in 29 speeds. DanV scores a Tetris with a 1.35, but Scuti's still with the lead, and it's also behind the line counter, but hangs that T-piece on the left side, zips the Lombard to the left with a 5-tap. It's a very close game, as these two are not letting go of the gas pedal. Scuti trying to set up a column 4, but not getting the right pieces for it. Set up a Lombard dependency, now with a flat burn. Needs to survive this as quickly as possible, because he is losing the lead. Stan in a bit of Scuti, a bit of trouble. Needs up to the left side, but it's going to top out with 1.42. So Dan, 1.427 is the score to beat. Doesn't need the Tetris. Dan, you do not need the Tetris, but does get the Tetris regardless. And will take the game and tie up the set. Oh my god. Even my mom knows who Blue Scuti is. Shoutouts, mom. Shoutouts to mothers everywhere. Happy Mother's Day. What? Mother's Day was a week ago? Shut up. Happy Mother's Day. Harudas. Thank you for the follow. I definitely did not say that right. Haven't texted my mom in a week. We'll tell her Happy Mother's Day. Let's give DanV his heart and also set up the seed. Sorry, I keep forgetting I need to set that up every time. It's not just increment. Seed 93 BDCE. She doesn't follow classic Tetris at all. Bro just made it to the mainstream. What can I say? Made it big time. Dude, I'm going crazy right now. We do have it ready from Dan. And ready from Scuti. Let's get started with game number... Where's the countdown? Game number 3! In... Countdown. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So... Nice opener. Oh, wow. Lovely J-spin from J-Tuck. J-spin tuck. Why was I having a lot of trouble saying that? From Dan. I don't know what he's setting up now with that T-piece, but he set up for it. Got a T-tuck. Blue Scuti's grandpa with the emotes. The Scuti grandpa's W grandpa, actually. That is very true. You rock the fun. Chaotic Hazel saying, "Let's go, Scuti! Revenge for Paris!" Bro. Imagine being able to go to Paris. $93,000 points for Scuti, 114 for Dan. If you're supporting both grandpas and moms this stream, yeah. I mean, why not? Guys, if you like grandpas and moms, leave a like. Please donate if you love parental figures. Yes. Scuti setting up a triple. Oh, Sempro with the 1,111 bits saying, "I love grandpas and moms and Vits." Yep. Thank you so much, Sempro, for the generosity. And considering you're also a super streamer now, right? You're also going to get a cut of your own money. So congrats to that. Nice dirty attaches from Dan. Paris City of Love, says Zaida. And Justin saying, "I'm going to France in August. Not sure if I will go to Paris, though." I love parents, but I don't like them, says Zaida. Same, I guess. K9 with the 1,111 bits saying, "I love big Vits." The connotations of what you're saying seem a little questionable to me, but I will not comment further on it, and just take your word for it that you are only speaking of nothing but Vits. $402 for Scuti, $345 for Dan. Oh, Dan with a misdrop there with a T-piece. Might have set up a flat Vits. He set up a Vits. It was just a Vits. False alarm, everybody. It was all according to plan, I guess. And he set up for a dirty Tetris. And gets a dirty Sentinel Tetris, 376. Anyway, I was trying to respond to Wallband saying, CDWC is only 2 weeks away. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I'm not going, but it's crazy. Probably not going to watch either, but it's crazy. 497 for Scuti, 402 for Dan. Now another Tetris for Scuti, looking for a potential 650. with near perfect play. Actually, perfect play if he wants a 650. I finally get to go to my first in-person event. I'll be the bald guy yelling Scuti. We're gonna do it in the Buko tone. That'd be pretty baller. Wait, Dan is gonna be waiting for the Lombard. It's not showing up. Looks like both players experiencing the same drought here, and they're both gonna utilize their Lombards for a Tetris. Andrew Meep with 100 bits saying, I have leftover bits, LMAO. Well, thank you, Andrew, for that. And both players have transitioned. Scuti at 664. And Dan with a bit of a jagged board, but still Tetris ready. Gets a Lombard for a Tetris now. 596 is looking to build up his board a little bit here. It's going to be Tetris ready now with a very dependent stack. Goes for the hole in row 1. And 744 right now for Scuti, 770, and we're just off and running, getting deeper and deeper into 19 speeds. At this level that these two players are in, 19 speeds are basically 18 speeds, but with a little bit more oomph to them. Like, this is like a walk in the park. The only reason why they top out at 19 is because they played way too aggressive, like to the point where they're stacking up one row from topping out. Santee Superfan 1826, thank you for the follow. 859 simul Tetris there, or as a lot of competitors would say, simul Tetris for both players. DanV with a double flip there with the T piece. Needs something to the left side. Needs a J piece or a Lombard. Hits the 5-tap for the J piece, but in a lot of trouble here is Dan. Still survivable, but needs the right set of pieces for it. Opens up his right wall, but needs a Lombard. Needs a Lombard now. And killing it right now with the 5 frames per second. And gets a Lombard for a Tetris. Great survival from Dan. Now at 815, 816, but Scuti has taken an 168,000 point lead. I feel like I'm dying. DanV with another Tetris, but has a hole in his stack, so we'll have to... It's going to set up row 2. Or row 3, actually. 887 now with a max out on Scuti's side. It's Lombard dependent in the center. Column 4 gets the Lombard dependency solved. Do you think Jonas's fangirls were called Nubbins Baddies? That's a band right here from Jay Wong. Let me just set that up. I'm just kidding. 929 for Dan, 1.06 for Scuti. So Scuti looking for potential 1.2, and damn it, T, thank you for the follow. Dan will transition with the 977. Scuti transitions soon with a either a 1.1. No, it's gonna be a 1.17 by the looks of it. Yeah, with that burn, it's gonna be in a bit of trouble though, as Scuti needs the right set of pieces. Gets a Lombard solid dependency. Needs another Lombard though. Nice double there with the S. And some flat burns right now with a T piece. It's gonna be clean. Gets a double and a Tetris for Scuti. What survival there? Oh, but as soon as I say that, hangs a bunch of pieces, but so does Dan. We'll see who survives their dig first. DanV already doing a lot of work here. Scuti with a drought, but doesn't really need the Lombard right now. Flat double there with the L piece. But hangs that square, and this could be curtains for Scuti. Topping out at 1.24, so Dan, 1.24 is the score to beat. Can we see a chase down at the level of what we saw with Gerald against Sidnev. He has plenty of room to work with. Is set up for a Tetris. Gets a safety triple. Sets up once again and hangs a low bar! Gets a low bar for a Tetris though. So still in it, but with a very messy stack. Gets a low bar for a double. And hangs an L piece. Could this be it for Dan? Or can he clutch it up? Like what we saw in game 1. Gets a low bar all the way to the left side after that doubles the square. Needs 2 Tetrises and a half to take this game. This is still mathematically possible. This is not over by any means. He can still chase this down. He needs him to the left side. Gets a lot more to the left. Has 16 lines to go before the transition at level 39. Good lord, Dan. Could you fix your capture after this? 1.16. 1.24 is the score to beat. Needs to set up now. He is now or never, but he isn't getting the right pieces for it. Gets a triple. And that might just do it for Dan. It's not going to happen. And Scuti will survive game 3 and be in the lead. And Kingsman gifting a 1-month tier 1 sub to I divide by 0. GG's. Yes, that is a different seed. Same 2 digits for some reason. I guess we're just forced to increment. Yeah, new seed D7E4A6. Shit, hold on. Oh my god. I'm like on the verge of something happening. Speaking of being on the verge of something happening, we're on the verge of almost passing our previous highest prize pool. If you would like to help contribute to the prize pool, you can do so with Match Arena. We're currently at $2,090.80. About $410 left before we beat our highest prize pool, which was in Season 18, $2,500.99. Am I pregnant? Wouldn't that be funny? No, I'm still sick though. So, I've been dealing with it. What did Scuti forget? Has a charcoal drawing of them made when they were in Paris. Oh, the heck. We need to see that. Somebody needs to show us that. Cool. Regular guy. First time chatter. Let's go, Scuti. Yeah, YouTube chat. All saying GG's and clever moves I won't ever think of. Side saying, come on, Dan. Awesome. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. On YouTube and on Twitch. Varchild with the... I'm losing my voice. It's gonna happen. Where's the match, Reno? Varchild 2010. $25 contribution. Saying, show us the vits. You're disgusting. But thank you very much. Oh boy. Scuti lost his glove. Unfortunate. Well, guess he's gonna have to play without a glove. Tic Tac _ HS. Thank you for the follow. Sudoku Nard saying, I hope someday Scuti showcases the Sudoku I made for him. Call not saying Scuti done goofed. Cat ate glove. Yep. Let me pause the music. While we wait for Scuti to look for his glove, I guess. Chaotic Hazel saying, I totally stole it. Yeah. Banned. What's happening? Oh. Very cool glove. So Scuti is gonna set up his seat. Is DanV still here? He does have the ready. But... all right, we're just gonna... yeah, he's here. Let's get started with game number... something. Game number 4! Why is it... there? In 3, 2, 1. Petrus. Hey, can y'all be a bit quicker? It's past midnight in the UK. Are you actually serious right now? $7 a.m. for me. Homie, you're acting like I have any control. If I could, I'd use a remote control for Scuti to find his glove quicker. But I do not, so I cannot. Vit's hype! Both players experiencing the same drought right now. Scuti with a triple, keep things safe. Justin Cobble saying DanV looks like he could be a movie character. Well, there you go. Katsukune saying, yeah, aren't you supposed to be an omnipotent being able to control time? Yeah, I'm actually not even a person. I'm the layout. Like, I'm CTL. I'm CTL itself. Whenever I stop streaming, like I just go into a coma. $278 for Dan, $226 for Scuti. Just powers down until the next stream, yeah. Dan at 350. Now at 373, 306 for Scuti. Just woke up and now having exercise while watching Tetris. Oh my god. I should do that now, nowadays, whenever I do commentary. Like, imagine me commentating level 29 while running a treadmill. DanV going a solid 60 frames per minute, says Katsukune. Yeah, welcome on in, Hunter. Hope you're doing well tonight. Or this morning. And a Vits for DanV! K9 watching Tetris, the 100 bits. Show me your Vits. You absolute degenerate. No, but thank you. Jay Wong saying, guys, did you know I like Vits? Oh my god. Well, you've been seeing a lot. We've been seeing a lot of Vits today. Like 50 at least. Definitely hyperbolic, but... Hope you're doing well, Peak, says Chen. I am doing so great. I'm falling asleep as we speak. No, I'm just kidding. I was at the beginning of the stream, but I'm feeling a lot more awake now. DanV sets Palomar dependency into the transition at 6:14. He needs to survive this and potentially force Decider if he wants to take the set. E-Rock the Fun saying that last game was crazy, not gonna lie. Yeah, that was really crazy. So was game 1. Art Vandalay Tetris. Think of the follow. And Dan is 100,000 points ahead, but he's also ahead in the line count. Katsukune saying, Scuti has a look of evil. He's here to win. Oh, DanV with some very, very clutch tuck setups. Very high on the board. that requires a lot of mechanical precision to maneuver properly. That was absolutely the sweatiest thing I've ever said in a commentary. 718 for Scuti, 817 for Dan. I am indeed streaming on YouTube as well. DanV with some very uncomfortable pieces. Set up a Lombard dependency because he did see the Lombard was coming with the next piece. So yeah, just like that, Scuti has brought this deficit down by about a Tetris and change. Keep in mind, he's still behind in the line count. 884 for Scuti, 915 for Dan. Yes, that is completely right. Whoops. The switches between the Tetris rate to the drought counter switch when the drought counters gets over 13 lines. 13 pieces. DanV with a dirty level Tetris into the max out. Very nicely done from Dan as we are nearing the 29 speeds. And Scuti can set up 2 more Tetrises before level 29. DanV transitions with a 1.09. Needs to survive this. Needs to win this game if he wants to force the decider. However, Scuti needs to win this because he's already lost a match this season. Cannot really afford to lose more games. It's at 29 points right now in the season. And Dan's captures freezing because of his computer, which is fine. You can still see it. 1.12 for Dan, 1.15 for Scuti. For those unaware, a win of a set can give you at the very least 5 points, and at most 7 if you sweep your opponent. DanV in a lot of trouble. It's gonna hang that Lombard. It's gonna do it. So Scuti has taken game number 4. GG's. Let's end the predictions. Choose outcome. Scuti. The prediction. Let's give Scuti his last heart and put him in the winner scene. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and I was about to say, I'm pretty sure everybody who I put on the left has won, but Gerald was on the right. GG's. Regardless, DanV, because of that win, that game win, he went up to 35 points. I think, like, at that point, there's literally no way he's not going to make it to the playoffs. So, GG's to Dan for that. And congrats to Scuti for winning and taking a nice 33 points. Which would definitely catapult him up on the wildcard spot. Still in the top 3, so still not yet in the top 2. DanV is currently in the top at 35 points, has ended his season with a 6-1 match record. Gerald in second place, 1 match left to play at 34 points, and Scuti, 1 match left to play with 33 points. And the last match is going to be between Gerald versus Scuti sometime later this week. We have a wild card spot though, so even if DanV doesn't end up in the top 3, the, with how many points he's earned, he's definitely going to be in the at least seed 7 or 8. Oh my god. Okay. Final match. Between Ansel and Chiller. This match is actually going to be very important because whoever loses this match is going to get relegated. Right now, Chiller is at 7th place and is in the relegation playoffs. However, Anzel is in last place, and if he doesn't win this next match, he's going to be auto-relegated. I agree, Gerald. I say that as someone who only avoided auto-relegation because my opponent withdrew. All right. We are here. We are live. Let's set up the predictions. Start prediction. Who will win? Somebody did something. Agent active and possessed rabbit too. Thank you for the follow. Sorry I didn't thank you earlier. I was setting up. Curious to see how Game Scout fares against Scuti. Definitely a sweep on Game Scout's favor. He could totally destroy Scuti. Let me set up the seed. So yeah, this is a battle to see who will remain in Division 1. Well, actually, not really, because whoever wins this will still be in the relegation playoffs. But this is basically a battle to see who will get more chances to survive Division 1. We do have ready from Ansel. I mean, Chilla. Chiller. And also, yeah, it's gonna be single elimination for the playoffs. Oh, goody. It's gonna be a slideshow like this, sadly. Well, we'll see how bad it is. Surely it couldn't be worse than DanV's, could it? No way. And streaming on Twitch and capturing on another. I see. Well, if it gets really bad, we can switch to Twitch, but we'll just test it out. We'll test it out for this game and see how it looks. And if it's really, really bad, we can switch to Twitch. Just let me know when you're ready. Did I set up the seed? Yes, I did. Also, Serge, who are you asking when is who playing? Just in case I want to see if we have that scheduled. Got it ready from Ansel. Let's get started with game number 1, the final match of the night. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. If you'd like to help contribute to the prize pool, you can do so with Matcherino. We're currently at $2,115.80. Good lord. I mean, good lord to the prize pool, but also you know what I mean. Yeah, we'll probably switch to Twitch after this game. But for now, just keep playing. We can survive one choppy game. There's no big deal. Stream the Twitch to use NPC. Or NTC. I don't really know why he needs to stream the Twitch. Maybe he meant like watching like the Twitch VOD. Or like Twitch stream. Or maybe he's streaming. I don't really know. But regardless, 100,000 for Chiller, 96,000 for Anzel. Justin Cobble saying, so if I'm understanding the standings correctly, this division is guaranteed one of the wild cards. Oh, and Ansel topped out. Okay, and that was a legitimate top out from what I could see. Very unfortunate, but Chiller will take game 1. Should we do Twitch? I mean, it'll be a quick update for, like, I can set that up quickly, but Yeah, I guess we're moving to Twitch, so just set up Twitch. Give me your Twitch handles, and we can set that up quickly. Okay, sorry. If I'm understanding the standings correctly, this division is guaranteed one of the wild cards. Yeah, basically. Division 1A, like, unless it's like an absolute ultra miracle, uh, nobody in that division is gonna be in the wild card. Division 1C, Dangler has a chance as well. I think there will also be a wild card, maybe for Division 1C, but we'll see how things go. But yeah, Division 1B right now is like the most stacked, or like the most tight out of all the other divisions. Cano PvP, thank you for the follow. Here we go. Ugh. No. Just set up your camera on Twitch. I don't need Ninja. You're fine. So we are good to go. Ansel, I just need your cam on Twitch, or just enable your camera for during your Twitch stream, and we can get started. I mean, I could use your Ninja, but I'd have to add some sources for that. Blue Sky 20, thank you for the follow. Here you go. There you go. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, we're good. So let's set up a new seed, because we did have a real game 1, and the top out in game 1 was natural. So we are good to go. Did I thank Blue Sky for the follow? I think I did. Yeah, thank you everybody for following, subscribing, donating Vits. Why'd I say Vit? Oh my god. Bits. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, I'm so big. Yeah, I don't really know how to fix that, but it's okay. Let's get started with game number 2. Looks like both players are ready, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Guess Zempro, thank you for pinning the Matcherino link in the chat. If you'd like to help contribute to the prize pool, you can do so with Matcherino. Currently at $2,115.80. So thank you guys so much. During this stream alone, we raised the prize pool up over $100. So thank you everybody so much. We really could not do any of this without all your support. I'm dying. All right, 70,000 points for Ansel. 69,000 for Chiller. In a bit of trouble right now. Sets up a lot of Lombard dependencies. Not really something they want to deal with this early into the game. Ampu asking, Pig, if you had the ability to decide CTL's game rules, level start, line cap, whatever, what would you do? I would well, I don't know if it's the rules themselves that I disagree with. I think what I'd try to get done is update this layout that we have right now for the non-NTC streams, or the non-NTC setups. Kind of update this layout to make it look a little more, you know, not saying it's bad, but you know, just a little bit more, you know, just a little better, I guess. But I don't know. I don't think I would. Surprise, surprise! I don't think I'd be so into NTC if I ran this. So we'd probably ditch that. I was always a proponent for level 39 line caps, and I would definitely force same P sets for Division 1 players. Because it's kind of weird that line caps are enabled for CTL, but same P sets aren't. Like, I get why, but it's just a little bizarre. I don't know. 305 for Anzel, 216 for Chiller. And I do like the option to enable 19 starts for Division 1 players. And the fact that so during the regular season, we would only do 19 starts if both players agree. However, in the championship playoffs, the higher seed gets to pick what level what level to choose from 18 to 19. And I think that's a really cool addition. I do actually really like that. Um, it gives like an actual incentive to why the seats would matter. Yeah, but the fact that it's just for the playoffs, I think that's perfect for me. I don't think it needs to be for every single regular season match. Alex saying hypers. Welcome on in. What else is there in CTL? Uh, yeah, 4 CMP sets, no NTC. I think the rest is fine. Unless I'm just like missing something that's just absolutely awful that I completely forgot about. Nice spin tuck set up there from Ansel with a T-spin with the T-piece. First thing I would force faster masters than all the players. Imagine CTL just becomes a permanent faster masters. Chiller transition at 4th 99 in a bit of trouble right now. Nice Lombard dependency solve. And they will solve that L dependency as well. Bangs out of Tetris. Now at 533. Ansel in a bit of a situation. Needs to survive this. They're already behind by 1 game. Ansel! Says Scuti. Welcome back. 584 for Ansel, 643. I actually can't call it. I don't... Maybe I could if I... Can you actually fix the non-NTC setups? Because this isn't... Wait, it is it. I'm stupid. Hold on. Actually stupid. Listen. Listen. Alright. I'm running on very limited sleep right now. I'm so sorry. The stream failed like an hour ago and everything just went haywire. Iraq the Fun saying, Peak, you're an awesome commentator for real. Ah, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the commentary that is sometimes about the game. Yeah, for some reason, my brain just thought this isn't the NTC setup, so I can't actually control the cam, even though there's literally a source that allows me to control the cameras. $8.55 for Ansel, $8.53 for Chiller. So pretty neck and neck game, all things considered. Keep in mind, this is a battle to see who is going to get auto-relegated. Anzel is in last place in the standings, while Chiller is in 7th place. So whoever wins this will finish the season into the relegation playoffs for more chances to survive Division 1. Ansel transitions at 974 and immediately pings that long bar. This could do it for Ansel, topping out at 974. So Chiller will take game number 2. GG's. Be right back. Restroom break. Ugh. Stay hydrated, everybody. All right. Got the new seed. Sorry, I had to leave to go to the restroom real quick. Got a raid from Anzel. Let's get started with game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So, I forgot what I was talking about. However, Ampu's question about what I would change kind of made me think about something completely different, but also kind of on track with what we were talking about. There hasn't been like serious talks about it, but over on the CTL Discord, right? There's been some entertainment of ideas such as a potential Mega Master style CTL season, like a Mega CTL, and it isn't something that like has been talked about extensively or something that's being planned yet, but you know, most people were like, yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know, I'm not really that on board with the idea. I don't know, like I think on paper like it'd be cool, but like we already have so many events, right? By the Chiller with a bit of a spire, but they're fine. But you know, as I'm saying, like we already have so many events that are basically like big yearly events. Like, we have CCWC, we've got Mega Masters. I think CCW has something yearly. Then we got Gauntlet. It's like technically a yearly thing. It's not really a yearly thing. It's more like a whenever it happens thing. But I think we're starting to oversaturate big events. And plus, I don't really know how a Mega Master style, it's not style, but like a Mega CTL would even work, because Mega Masters works because it's a single elimination format regardless. But CTL is like something that you need to play multiple matches of. It's like a group stage. So I don't really know how that would work specifically. And as I say that, Chiller in a bit of trouble, but nice set of burns right now. 294 for Ansel, or Anzel, 319 for Chiller. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but it's just like kind of confused of how that would work. 3 of 4 for also 366 for Chiller, as we are nearing, slowly but surely nearing the 19 speeds. Oh, unfortunate little misdrop there from Chiller. And I'm glad you enjoy the commentary. I would be a little more energetic right now, but I'm actually burning out. Lord, I don't think I've streamed for 4 hours in so long, but it's been fun. Tetris for Killer. 442 for Ansel. Yeah. No, but like, Colin, what would you think a Mega CTL would look like? Because like I feel like from the get-go, people would just say like, oh, a Mega CTL is like it's like one Mega Division 1. Like instead of parallel divisions, it's just one entire division. But like that's not really a Mega CTL, that's just a Mega Division 1, right? The thing that made Mega Master so cool is that it gave players below Masters level a chance to actually play in a prestigious, like a very prestigious top level tournament. Nice transition there from Chiller. Ansel in a bit of trouble, but still survivable. And just creating a mega bracket, or like a mega group. Just one single division. Ooh, hold on. Chiller in a bit of trouble right now. Needs a long bar now. Needs it now, or this could be curtains. And that will do it for Chiller. So, Ansel, 663 is the score to beat. So still not over yet. Still needs to chase down over 150,000 points to take this game. Is Zaida with a jinx right now? Clean sweep? Maybe not. Glad you're enjoying the matches. Yeah, I've been thinking about like different formats for CTL that would make it feel like a Mega CTL without actually needing to make players play like 50 matches. Oh yeah, I definitely recommend that match. I haven't edited it yet, but I did watch it and it was pretty good. So just needs about a Tetris to take this game. And opens up his right, well, banks out a Tetris, and that will do it. So the fight for Division 1 permanency remains. I love this Tetris community on Coff. I'm glad you do. And we're glad to have you here. We have it ready from both players. Let's get started with game number 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 60,000 points right now for Ansel. 3,000 points for Chiller, who's starting off with a very big drop. Large well here in the center. Oh, goodness. Some very unfortunate pieces right now for Chiller, but still going to be okay. It's going to be touch of shreddy in this column 3. Looks like from the get-go, Ansel will have a 90,000 point lead. $207 right now versus Chiller's 116. For those of you curious how the standings look like between these two, adding these game wins between the two so far, Chiller right now has 9 points. Ansel has 5. So, if Ansel were to reverse sweep, both players would be at 9 points. Yeah, silly little bits, you know. However, because our tiebreaker is of head-to-head matches, Ansel would still take the lead over Chiller because he beat Chiller in their match. So regardless of the outcome, whoever loses will get relegated from Division 1 automatically. No exceptions, no questions asked. Oh, look at that setup from Ansel. Adjusting the S piece to accommodate the T-spin. And it was necessary because there wasn't really anything else he could have done that would make a clean stack, or like that would keep a clean stack. Anything else would kind of set him up to create holes in his stack and setting him up to burn. Anyways, Chiller's still in the game, 314 versus Ansel's 372. What? Airrock the Fun, thank you for the follow. Shake QC saying he has Tetris Fish downloaded to his brain. Yeah, bro's an actual supercomputer right now. 557 for Ansel, 462 for Chiller. Both players have transitioned. Ansel still with the advantage as Chiller is 70,000 points behind. Now 100,000 points. Both players waiting for the long, but it's not showing up. Looks like a bit of a drought was forming. And it's still forming and gets a long for a Tetris for Chiller and another Lombard to boot. And Ansel does the same thing. Utilizes both Lombards for a Tetris. So, the gap remains. Nice triple there from Ansel. Oh, Chiller in a lot of trouble. It's gonna top out by the looks of it. Unless they can survive this. No, it's gonna do it. Chiller tops out and Ansel has forced the decider. Ugh. Last game of the match last game of the match and of the night. Atomic Frog 64, thank you for the follow. All right. This is it. Whoever wins this will have more chances to survive Division 1. Loser goes down to Division 2. Who will survive in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Tetris. No more chances. This is it for all the marbles. We need to bring back medieval slang? Like what, specifically? Either sets up a S-spin or a J-top. Goes for the S-spin and hits the S-pin. Was. I guess. I mean, who's stopping you from using them right now? Chiller has a Vit setup. Actually, it's not a Vits because it's 5 high. I miscounted. I'm sorry. $162. Jasmine, you're really working yourself towards a potential ban right now. Really setting it up. Just like Chiller setting up the Vits. Polo, yeah, counting is hard. Yeah. Shit, dude. I think I just realized that all 4 of the matches at Restream are going to be on the YouTube channel. So hopefully people can enjoy my commentary because it's gonna be the only thing they hear for the next week. 354 for Ansel, 313 for Chiller. Actually, a really cool thing about this season is that there's actually been a very wide variety of different restreamers throughout the season. So like when when uploading stuff to YouTube, it would be very rare to have somebody commentate in like 3 matches in a row. Like I think it did a count, and I think there's been 9 different restreamers, which is really cool. And some co-commentators as well, like Miles, uh, Decken Zempro. No, actually, I think it was Tyler and Deck. Side is saying we do enjoy your commentary. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're having a good time. $421 for Anzel, $419 for Chiller. Neck and neck. Exactly what we want to see in this deciding match. Bit of a spiral was forming for Chiller, but gets some nice set of pieces to even things out. Now at 470, 425 for Ansel. Ooh. Ansel in a lot of trouble. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this could be very problematic for Ansel. Solves the J piece dependency. Opens up his right well. It's gonna be Tetris ready. Gets a llama for a Tetris. Needs another J piece to solve this second J dependency on the left side. Gonna bang down a Tetris. Now 479. But 518 for Chiller, who can get one more Tetris before the 19 speeds. And will transition at 543. Also transitions at 503. So 40,000 point advantage for Chiller. Ooh, Chiller. Already with the Lombard dependency on column 2. That drops that T-piece. Needs to survive this. Takes an S, a Z. They need to survive this. And that will just do it. Unfortunate. Ansel has completed the reverse sweep and will be in the relegation playoffs for a second chance to stay alive in Division 1. Chiller with a great run. Unfortunately, not enough has been brought down to Division 2 for next season. He did say clean sweep, and it was a clean sweep, but it was a reverse sweep. Still a sweep regardless. GG's, let me set up the... Actually, I don't even know if I can set up the winner scene. But GG's. Especially because Ansel will just stop stream. That'll do it! That has been the final thing. I'm crashing. Oh my god. Okay, let's give Ansel those points. And there we go. That was the final match of the night. And we did it! We did it. I guess all that's left to do now is raid. I guess Classic Tetris will raid Classic Tetris. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me for these 4.5 hours or however long it was. I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down and cry. But this has been fun. Uh, yeah. Later, guys. Good night.